It's time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Friday, July 19, 2019, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
Our cousin Shirley Price died last week, July the 11th, at her home in Yoakum, Texas, under hospice care. She had had cancer for many years. She was the granddaughter of H.C. and Mary Elizabeth Seals of Muleshoe, and the niece of Della, Ola, and Effie Williams, all of Muleshoe. She visited here in Muleshoe many times, so that is why we have not been on the Muletrain News until now. The graveside funeral services for Don Dyer, 72, of Muleshoe, was held on Saturday, July the 13th at the Littlefield Cemetery, with Joe Champollion officiating of Muleshoe. Don died on July the 10th on a Wednesday here in Muleshoe. He was born March the 17th, 1947 in Littlefield to Floyd Travis and Joyce Vick Dyer. Don graduated from Bovina High School and attended Hardin Simmons University in Abilene before getting his degree from Eastern New Mexico University in Portales. He farmed for many years here in the Muleshoe area and specialized in blue corn. He was preceded in death by his parents. Don is survived by his son, Kevin, and his wife, Sherry of Lubbock, his two sisters, Brenda Bentley and Linda Rose, and also a brother, Don Dyer. Two grandchildren, Cameron and Casey Dyer. The family suggests if you wish to give a memorial, please send it to the Burkhart Center for Autism Education and Research, Texas Tech University, 2902 18th Street in Lubbock, and the zip is 79410. Online condolences can also be sent to www.ellisfuneralhomes.com. Please remember all of the family of Don Dyer in your prayers.
Memorial service for Johnny Ferris, 70, of Muleshoe, happened this past Wednesday, July the 17th at the Ellis Funeral Home Chapel, with Bill DuBois officiating. Johnny died Saturday, July the 13th in Lubbock. She was born July the 21st, 1948 in Danville, Arkansas, to Oaths Ray and Ann Vosberg Taylor. She married Wayne Ferris in Pecos on November the 8th, 1966. Johnny grew up in Carlsbad, New Mexico, and graduated from Carlsbad High School before attending Beauty College. She enjoyed dancing and was an avid gardener. She loved flowers and was a wonderful cook. Johnny was a social butterfly and loved everyone, but treasured her family most of all. She is preceded in death by her parents and her brother, Darrell Taylor. She is survived by her husband, Wayne, a son, Blaine, and his wife, Jennifer of Hereford, her daughter, Jody Beatty of Portales, a sister, Terry Owens, and her husband, Robert of Carlsbad, 5 grandchildren, Austin Beatty, Avery Hicks and her husband Caden, Addison Ferris, Jesselyn Beatty, and Johnny Ferris. Family suggests memorials be sent to the Hope Lodge of Lubbock, 3513 10th Street, Lubbock, Texas, 79415. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com. And repeating, the memorial service for Johnny Ferris, 70 of Muleshoe, happened this past Wednesday, July the 17th at the Ellis Funeral Home Chapel, with Bill DuBois officiating. Please keep the Ferris family on your prayer list today.
K&K Pharmacy now brings you the forecast.
K&K Pharmacy right here in Muleshoe at 1411 West American Boulevard, where Christine K. or any of their helpful employees want to help you get rid of your weekly pill box. Find out how K&K Pharmacy can simplify your meds with the K-Pack Custom Medication Packaging Program, available now at 1411 West American Boulevard. Call them 806-272-7511. K-Pack Custom Medication Packaging, available now at K&K Pharmacy, where they can simplify your meds and get rid of your weekly pill box. Well, it's going to be very hot again today on Friday for the Muleshoe area, as well on Saturday. We'll have hot temperatures, but we'll get a reprieve next week beginning on Sunday through Monday and Tuesday. The high yesterday on Thursday was 101 degrees. The low was only 70 degrees. So make sure and bring your pets in and make sure they have shade and water. And your plants are getting stressed as well with temperatures that hot. So make sure to water your plant. Never, ever leave a child or an animal in a car locked in a parking lot. So make sure to be aware of all that with these high temperatures. Calling for isolated showers and thunderstorms possible for the Muleshoe area, mainly after 4 p.m. Sunny and hot otherwise, with a high near 102 degrees this afternoon. South winds around 15 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 10% this afternoon. Tonight, isolated showers and thunderstorms again are possible before 1 a.m. Mostly clear, low around 71. South winds around 15 miles per hour. Chance of rain is 10%. Then sunny and hot again tomorrow on Saturday. High near 101 degrees. South winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Saturday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 a.m. Partly cloudy, low around 68. South winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then Sunday, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Mostly sunny. High near 92, so we'll cool down on Sunday. East winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunday night, a much more substantial rain chance, 40%. During the evening and overnight hours, mostly cloudy, low around 63. Northeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Monday, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly sunny. High near 83 degrees. Northeast winds around 10 miles per hour. Monday night, a chance of showers and thunderstorms again, partly cloudy, low around 58. Tuesday, sunny, high only around 85 degrees. East winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then Tuesday night, mostly clear, low around 58. Wednesday, sunny, high near 88 degrees. Wednesday night, mostly clear, low around 60. So some extremely hot weather today on Friday and Saturday. Then lots of rain chances in the forecast and much cooler weather for Sunday and Monday. Again, the high yesterday on Thursday was 101. The high today is forecasted to be around 102. For July so far, we have 2 inches and 2 100ths at the Muleshoe Mesonet station. Nearly all of that rain fell on the weekend of July 6th and 7th, so we need some more rain, and hopefully these chances will bring it over the next several days. K&K Pharmacy has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
We'll be back with more Muletrain news.
Take control of your First Bank of Muleshoe debit card right from your smartphone with the My Mobile Money app. It's customizable card monitoring and controls that help you manage your accounts. With My Mobile Money app, you can set interactive controls to help monitor activity and prevent unauthorized use. You can turn your card on or off, set alerts, and deny transactions based on merchant or transaction type and location, monitor and control dependent cardholder usage, receive notifications of possible fraudulent transactions, and take action, deposit checks through your phone. Download the My Mobile Money app now at the App Store or Google Play. For more information, you can also call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South First Street. The First Bank right here in Muleshoe, offering the My Mobile Money app. Available at the App Store or Google Play. Call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South First Street. The First Bank, member FDIC.
This is Isla Reynolds. Since I am now 9 years old and wiser, I can tell you so much more experience about Liao's Mexican restaurant at 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas, I recommend you try the Irma Special. It is named for the queen of the Mexican food, Irma Liao, who started Liao's with her husband Jesse in 1957. That's right, Liao's has been in business over 60 years now. That is Liao's Mexican restaurant in Muleshoe at 1010 West American Boulevard.
The First Baptist Church of Muleshoe is celebrating 100 years in this community of Muleshoe. Be sure and save this date. Centennial celebration will be held at the First Baptist Church of Muleshoe on October the 25th, 2020. Now, we received a very nice letter from Carolyn Johnson, the director at the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizens here in Muleshoe, and thanking us for Channel 6 participation in making the 4th of July at the center wonderful. By the way, they served 410 people barbecue on the 4th at the center. Christmas in July. Avoid the Christmas rush and make your contributions now to Christmas in Muleshoe. Donations for Christmas in Muleshoe may be made at AIM Bank here in Muleshoe. These contributions help provide gifts for children in our community. These children often need shoes, clothes, coats, and other items, and we always try to provide a toy for each child at Christmas time. So Christmas in Muleshoe is now going on at the AIM Bank here in Muleshoe. Judy Kaufman, who is the head of Muleshoe Meals on Wheels Incorporated here in Muleshoe, desperately needs your donations. If you are not aware, they have in the past couple of years doubled the amount of residents they now serve. Judy can be contacted at the Bailey County Courthouse in person or simply call 1-806-272-3647, or you can mail your contribution to Muleshoe Meals on Wheels Incorporated, 300 South 1st Street, Suite 110 here in Muleshoe, and our zip code is 79347. Or if you want to, just simply leave your contribution for Muleshoe Meals on Wheels at the AIM Bank here. Now, all log sheets are due to be turned in on Wednesday, July the 31st to the Muleshoe Area Public Library if you are participating in the Summer Reading Club. Now, they still have on Mondays, every Monday this month, 10 to 10:30 for pre-kindergarten through the 1st grade story time. And every Tuesday morning from 10 to 11, they have for 5th grade through second grade through 5th grade the story time at the Muleshoe Area Public Library, 322 West 2nd here in Muleshoe. And this summer reading club will end on Wednesday, July the 31st. The Fellowship of Alcoholics Anonymous and the Al-Anon family groups meet every week at the First United Methodist Church here in Muleshoe. AA meets on Tuesday and Friday nights at 7 at the church. Please use the fellowship hall door. AA is a fellowship of both men and women who share their hope, strength, and experiences to stay sober one day at a time. Al-Anon is for families and friends of alcoholics, and they meet on 2 o'clock on Monday afternoon. Lost, a black and white female border collie. It has been gone since June the 17th. There is a huge reward offered for the return of this dog, $500. If you know anything about this female border collie, please call Mike Hunt at 806-407-8330. It strayed from the area around Avenue J and West 3rd Street here in Muleshoe. And the number to call again is Mike Hunt, 806-407-8330, if you know anything about this black and white female border collie named Queenie. And there is a $500 reward offered. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just one moment. Please stay tuned.
Since 1925, AIM Bank is proud to be one of the largest locally owned and operated banks in West Texas. Our expert bankers have an in-depth understanding of the local economy, and we are proud to provide our customers with quick local loan decisions. At AIM Bank, we know that strong local partnerships are crucial for growth and success. Investing in you has been our focus from day one. We provide the latest in technology for your online and mobile banking with features like mobile check deposit. At AIM Bank, we care about your accounts as much as you do, so we pride ourselves on real personal attention because we are also your neighbor. We invite you to come in and experience the real personal attention AIM Bank has to offer. We want to know you because we live, work, and raise our families right here in Muleshoe too. AIM Bank is committed to making a difference in the communities we serve. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Help us welcome to Muleshoe Dr. Kenneth Burke. Kenneth Burke, DO, is now practicing full-time in the medical clinic of Muleshoe and is ready to see patients. For an appointment, call today, 806-272-7544. Dr. Burke was born in De Leon, Texas, and went through Corpus Christi and Lubbock on his path to Muleshoe for his undergraduate training. And then in the U.S. Navy, he was responsible for mobilization and security of the medical and chaplain team. Shawnee, Georgia for medical school, and then Jersey City, New Jersey for his medical internship and family practice residency. Welcome to Muleshoe, Dr. Burke. He's purchased a home here and ready to make Muleshoe home again. For an appointment, call the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe, 806-272-7544. Help us welcome Kenneth Burke, DO, to Muleshoe.
Graveside funeral services for Ruth Briscoe, a longtime resident of Muleshoe, will be Monday, July the 29th. We're working on to getting more details about the graveside services for Ruth Briscoe. Please remember the family in your prayers.
Well, as Mom mentioned earlier, she was at our cousin's funeral down in South Texas, and also at the same time, I was on a trip, vacation up into Telluride to a music festival. So thanks for grinning and bearing with us as we've been away for the last week or so. But on the front page of our website, muleshoetv.com, you can still see the Journey of Hope, those fraternity brothers that were bicycling through Muleshoe right after the 4th of July, and also the Muleshoe Police Department badge pinning ceremony of Jose Martinez and John Stiles and the promotion promotion of Leo Aviles. That's all on the front page of our website. We have this past Sunday's message from Dr. Stacey Connor at the First Baptist Church, but sorry, we had technical problems with both the Calvary Baptist and First Methodist Church programs, but you can see lots of past content prior to this past Sunday, which we had problems with. We're working on getting that resolved as soon as possible, and we may still bring you last Sunday's First Methodist program, but we will see. Look for that on Saturday possibly. You can go to our YouTube channel, Gillam Advertising on YouTube, and I shot a beautiful video of Ouray, Colorado, of Cascade Falls and the Box Cannon Falls that are right there on the edge of of town in Ouray, and also at the very end you can see a large elk herd and also the Bridal Veil Falls from around the Telluride, Colorado area. That's a beautiful part of our country, that southwest Colorado in the San Juan Mountains. Look for that video on our YouTube channel. Again, it's Gillam Advertising.
On July the 10th, Mr. and Miss Chris Martis of Muleshoe became grandparents when Andy Christopher Kersey was born. He is the son of Courtney and Brian Kersey, their daughter and son-in-law. Congratulations to you, Chris and Gina Martis of Muleshoe, your grandparents. Now, also, while we were in Wimberley recently, we learned that Jeff Lewis had surgery, and he is doing very well and already back at work. We're so glad to report. Remember on your prayer list also Terry and James Byers, Martha Jo Black, Cecil Ward, Robbie Bomer, Pat Nichols, Dawn Williams of Lubbock, also Patty Kent of Muleshoe, Evelyn Riley, Shelby Harrison will have surgery in the near future. Remember the earthquake victims in California and also the victims of the tropical storm Barry. Joey Trulock, Matthew Alicon, J.W. Harrington, Betty Ennis, Butch and Judy Cox, Tanya Crawford, Marshall and Ann Head, Susan Kirby, Sally Ellis. Also remember Larry and Berta Combs, Leonardo Aviles, Marilyn Nichols, Buck and Lynn Campbell, Robert and Maureen Hooten. Also remember Mary Nell Bleeker, Wynn Cantwell, Jean Allison. Also remember Barbara Mae Blackman in your prayers, Gladys Black, Brent Kirk in Alaska. He is the son of Pat Kirk of Muleshoe. Wiltsey and Mary Moore, Joe and Donald Phelps, Gail Morris, Jack and Lavon Henderson, Michael Martinez, and these families who have lost loved ones recently. Johnny Ferris's family, Don Dyer, Dorothy Smith, the family of Nita Criswell, Dr. Howard Tate of Ruidoso, DeWitt Kelly, Jesse Morgan, the family of Ruth Briscoe, the family of Teddy Tucker, Larry Dial's family, Audrey Humphreys, and Justin Eads' family.
Hey!
It's time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our Muletrain News programs on demand, free of charge, anytime you want to on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. Have jerky, will travel. A man in Granbury makes and sells jerky all over the place. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
The Sounds of Texas is brought to you here on AW Broadband, Channel 6, and at muleshoetv.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe at 610 East American Boulevard, as well as in Morton at 1744 State Highway 114. They are celebrating rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric since 1939. They are owned by the members they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online at bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Terry Davis of Granbury sells beef jerky at events all over Texas. He goes somewhere every weekend and always sells out everywhere he goes.
Every time if I don't get rained out. I got a lot of miles on my car too. Right now I have 206,000 miles on my car, and I go through a set of tires about every 6 months. Go all over Texas, and I've been to places that I've never been, and I've lived here all my life.
He says he started making jerky after a career in the newspaper business.
I do it on a smoker, and I hand rub all the meat, and it's indirect heat. I have a firebox that's about like the size of a refrigerator, and then I have 3 pipes going up to another box on the top about the same size. Cook it real slow, and the lid that's on it helps it to cook on both sides at once, so I don't have to mess with it a whole lot.
What do you start out with?
I start out with like an inside round. It's what they make all the rump roast and top round, bottom round, all that kind of stuff with real lean meat.
His slices are 1/8 of an inch thick.
I got a seasoning that I make from various spices that I blend together, sprinkle it on there, and then pat it in and do it on both sides. And then hopefully by that time my fire's going good and I get it to the right temperature, then I put the meat on there as much as I can get on there at a time. It usually takes 3 to 4 hours to make it the way that I like it. I take it off before it gets real hard and leathery. Mine's kind of soft.
He sells the jerky in plastic bags.
A lot of times, people, they want me to make something for them that I can't sell, like a venison or something like that, and I'll cook it, do custom orders for them and cook it like that, and then I send it to them, or the next time I'm in their city, I bring it to them.
Instead of the usual jerky strips, he sells bite-sized pieces.
It's got to where, I have a lot of repeat business, so I started mixing the blend and selling the spices also.
His jerky is tender.
I've got people that don't have teeth that can eat it.
Terry Davis of Granbury. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with The Sound of Texas.